Hey, what's up everybody, Nazab here. Welcome back to Lumber Tycoon 2. Today I'm finally going to be going over the new items. As I know I'm a little bit late. I'm a couple of days late for this update, but there are brand new items for you guys to stock up on this Halloween. So yeah, even though I'm a little bit late, I still wanted to make this video just to remind you guys to stock up this year because these items are going to be off the shelves after this Halloween season. All right, so yeah, as you guys know, I already leaked these items in the previous couple videos. So if you want more leaks, make sure you subscribe down below. And for those of the legit players that don't want to get the new items spoiled for them, don't worry, I'm not going to be putting the leaks in the thumbnails. You're going to have to actually click on the video to actually see the items, so you can subscribe without, you know, worrying that I'm going to leak the items for you or spoil the surprise for you. But yeah, let's get right into the items. They're literally the exact same items that I said were going to be in the game. They're the ones that are in the game. So right here on Wood or Rust, we got the first item right here, the candy bag here, and it's called Plain Bag of Candy, and it's going to cost you $3,674 dollars. Yeah, 6-7. Nice one, guys. Nice one, guys. But pretty sure it's candy. Yay. That is the description right there. I'm not gonna buy these yet. I just kind of want to show you guys where they are. This one's obviously at Wood or Rust. Pretty expensive one. But yeah, that's basically it for the candy bag. The next item that is on our list, let me get more fly speed. I hate flying slow as shit. But right here in Fancy Furnishings with our boy Corey. Yeah, our boy Corey, he's got new lights this season, guys. I don't know where I'm going, I'm lost, but if we go over here to the lights section, you're gonna see this nice scary icicle lights. Oh, he just closed the shop. Dude, I was trying to make a video, damn it. All right, but yeah, here are the scary icicle lights. Spook away your neighbors with some terrifying lighting. Those are gonna cost you $910. Now I don't think these are gonna go off the shelves after Halloween, but you know, they're still pretty cool to go ahead and stock up on. And I personally like these better than the items because, well, I'm a Darksider and, you know, I can just dupe items. So, I mean, stock up season for me is not really that exciting. But, you know, a new lighting or like a new decoration, that's a little more exciting for me than, you know, items, because items are just going to get duped anyways. But anyways, last but not least, we got the watermelon pumpkin that I showed you guys in the leaks right here. The Jack-O-Melon watermelon emoji, pumpkin emoji, and thinking boy emoji. All right, we got that for $7.28 right here at Bob's Shack with Bob the Man for the bang. He's right here selling this limited stock. And again, these are going to be off shelves, same as the candy bag. So make sure you stock up on these. You know, as much as possible, they will be off the shelves, and a lot of people are going to be trying to buy them because they will have missed out, or maybe they just didn't hop on the game and buy them when they were in the shelves. So you can resell those at a higher value. Just a little bit of a tip there, and also, you know, just to collect obviously the items. But yeah, right here for the last part of the video, I'm literally just gonna be showing you guys how to auto buy like a bunch of these. For those of you that are on the dark side, that are exploiters. If you're not a Darksider, you know that you're still a cool dude, you know, I still love you. But if you're a Darksider, you know, you probably don't want to spend like hours, you know, driving a truck over the bridge or whatever, and then bringing the pumpkins back, or, you know, spending 3,000 cash, whatever it is. You just want to auto buy these items super fast, bang bang bada bada bing bang. So let's go ahead and open up our exploits here. I am going to be using CronHub. The link to CronHub's Discord server will be down in the description for you guys. Once you join their server from the link in the description, you will be in the CronHub Discord, and right here they have a script channel. All you have to do is copy this script right here, boom, and you're going to put it inside of your executor, which I am using Cellyware at the moment. So you would just execute it, and there you go, you would have CronHub. If you want an executor tutorial, I have a video on my channel on the top 3 free executors for you guys. If you want some free executors, I am using paid executors because I'm just a cool boy. But there you go, once you got CronHub executed, all you're gonna want to do, go down to the auto buy section, and right here you can look up, oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so it's called Bag of Candy 7 in this menu, in this auto buy menu. So yeah, right here, Bag of Candy 7 for $3,607. Very funny, guys. You guys are so funny. Let's just go ahead and click on that bad boy, and I'm just gonna buy 100 at a time. There are other scripts like Astro that let you buy more than 100 at a time, but you know, just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using CronHub. I would probably recommend flying a little bit above your base, just like this, because it is going to buy a bunch of them. And also make sure you're flying. Like if you're flying, it's gonna buy them so much faster. You're gonna see how fast it's about to do it. So all we gotta do now is click purchase, and as you can see, look at that, it's just rocket shooting those mother truckers onto that counter over there. And once it's done, we're gonna have a nice little pile of candy bags. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna be stocking up this year. If you're not a dark sider, you would just have to bring your truck over here, you know, put the things on the counter, talk to Tom, and then do all that good stuff. But if you are a dark side person, then you can go ahead and just auto buy these brand new items. And yeah, super excited. Just wanted to make this video so you guys remember to stock up. All right, stock up now, buddies, stock up. There we go, it's done. And actually, I just realized it tells you how much it's gonna be. Like, since I set it to 100, it tells you the total price. So that was a total of 367,000. God damn, this 6-7 thing, like, I can't just ignore it. Every time I say it, I want to say that it's a meme. But I mean, obviously you guys know it's a meme. But there you go. We got this big buddy little pile right here. And if we open a bunch of these, you can actually get the white candy. Hopefully that is the rare color this year. So I'm gonna open a couple of these, see if we get it. I doubt we will, but just in case, let's just open a couple of these. There we go. Wow, that was not hard at all. I didn't even open that many, but there it is. This is the rare candy. You just got to open a bunch of these candy bags, and you do have a chance of getting the super rare white candy. As you guys know, we have had other candies previous years, like the pink candy, blue candy, all that good stuff. So yeah, that was not even hard. I already got myself one of these white candies right here. But there we go, guys. These are all of the candies you can actually get from these candy bags. And as you guys know, these are all references to real life candies. I'm not a really candy person. I get a little sweetie boy, like I get sweetened up really fast, and then I get like nastiness. So I don't need a lot of chocolates and stuff. But you know, this is obviously Dove right here, Milk Duds, Nerds. I don't know what the hell turkeys are, but you know, they're pretty cool play on words, I guess. Gons. I have no idea what that is. Zagoozer. I don't know what that is either. This is probably just the gummy bears. What are those golden whatever gummy bears? And obviously Oreos for these ones right here. But yeah, you can eat these. They don't really do anything. You just, you know, munch. Just like this. And obviously the rare white candy, if you eat that, you do get a cool white effect and that nice little ding 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 sound effect. And there we go. Now we got this cool particle effect going on. And yeah, that's basically it for the candy bags, guys. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to auto buy a bunch of the pumpkins and a bunch of the icicle lights real quick. Let's do that. So I'm just going to type in pumpkin melon for $728, and I'm going to set it to 100. And again, it'll tell you the full price, $72,000 it's going to cost me. So let's go ahead and purchase. And there we go. We're going to go straight to Bob's Shack, yeah. Bob's Shack, and we're going to just buy these bad boys. And there we go. It's completely done buying these. I still got my little white particle effect. It looks pretty cool when you're flying with it because it makes like a little streak while you're flying. That's pretty sick. But there we go. We got our pumpkin melones right here, or jack-o'-melones. Now we can just open one of these just so I can show you what they look like. Look at that bad boy. Now I've seen pictures of like people putting these on their head and stuff. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you can do that. And they do look kind of cool. I kind of like the new pumpkins this year. So make sure you stock up. Like I said, these will be off shelves. That's basically it for the pumpkins. That's what they look like, you know. There's nothing much else to it. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and buy some of those lights. But first, I need to build a wall. So let me do that real quick. There we go. There's my beautiful masterpiece. I just want a little wall so I can, you know, put the wires on it and it looks sexy baddie. All right, let's go ahead and grab one of these trees real quick. I don't want it to be the same color as the floor because then it looks retarded. So let's just bring one of these. Oh, no. Not one of these. Not one of these. I did not mean to bring one of these. Okay, well, I was trying to get an oak tree, but they're not called. They're called generic on this script. I don't know why. Bring that. All right, there we go. And now we can mod this tree. So mod tree, click sawmill, and then click tree. It'll do that. Chop it. And that didn't work. All right, let's bring another tree. It's a little finicky, but you know, it works. It works when it wants to. Click it. There we go. And now we can make ourselves a modded piece of longboy. There we go. It's done sawmilling. Now I'm going to go down here to the 1x1 cutter. Click it. And now it's going to 1x1 cut this bad boy. And I'm just going to cancel. We don't need to 1x1 cut this entire thing, guys. Holy crap. All right, cancel that. And let's move this out of the way. And now we can autofill this. Let's go to the build tab. Here we go, auto build tab. Right here at the top, I don't want to show it because my username is up there, but I'm just going to turn on build mode UI, and this is going to pop up this little menu. And I'm going to use autofill with selected planks. I have the lasso tool already on, so I'm going to select those. You would turn that on right here in the items tab, lasso tool. Once you have your items selected, you're just going to go ahead and click autofill with selected planks, and just like that. Oh, how did I select all of this stuff all the way over here? That's not even my stuff. What? All right, that works too. We can just click to fill. Click to fill works too. Yeah, I grabbed some random person's wood. So yeah, let's just click to fill. There we go. Now I have my beautiful wall. I just wanted a wall so I could put my wires. All right, let's go ahead and buy some wires. So it's called Icicle Wire Halloween Green. I'm gonna purchase 100 of those. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Finally finished auto buying. Now I am gonna buy just like probably a couple of the old wires, 3 of them, just to see the difference between these. Also, the auto buy and a lot of the features do rely on your ping. So if your ping is super high, the auto buy might be a little bit slower or and such like that. I just realized we need some levers. So lever, a couple of those. There we go. All right, so this is the old wire, the OG, the original, if you will. And then these are the new wires right here. And now we can flick these bad boys on. Oh God. There we go. Look at that. So you can see the difference right here. These are orangey and purpley, and these are green and orange or whatever. I guess the orange stays the same. This is actually kind of like a pinkish, and this is really like an orangey color. So yeah, new lights. That's really my favorite item so far, just because like I said, the items for me are kind of ruined because of the dupers and all that. Yes, I am one of those dupers, but I still think that they ruined the game, and I still will promote it. But I do think they ruined the game, you know what I'm saying? But it's part of the game. It is what it is. But I prefer decorations over items at this point. But yeah, that's basically it for all of the new stuff this Halloween. If you guys enjoyed the video, you guys made it to the end of the video if you're watching this. So thank you for watching the whole video. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe for more dark side content. And since you made it to the end of the video, make sure you interact with the homies, you know, up in the Nazab community Discord server. We have introduced a bunch of new stuff. We got giveaways going on basically daily. We've been giving away Discord Nitros. We gave away 1,000 of the plain candy bags, the white ones. We gave away 1,000 of the pumpkin ones as well. So right here, you can see that we gave this away. We had a giveaway for the pumpkins as well right here. And we had a bunch of other giveaways, 120 million plus a truckload base on there. You know, just insane giveaways on there. We also have introduced a new vouching system right here where you can vouch for people after you trade with them, which is going to make the trading just a lot better. So yeah, make sure you check out the Discord, support the Nazab community. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
SRT, I'm in the cool, let's go. Said I can't let no bitch, lately been popping pills, just let you go. It's only one of me, so my look can't let it show. Baby, you on my mind, I just wanna buy you some fancy clothes. I can't even lie, for you I swear I drop these hoes. Why we always just talking like what we get into it for? How your love was so toxic, I just can't get it anymore. And how'd you get it to stop? Said I was all that you wanted, and now my heart I know